Bikechannel show. Today me and Luke are at Silverstone. The reasons why we're at Silverstone will all be revealed very shortly.
But first, let's find out what's coming up on this week's show. I get to take out one of the sexiest bikes on the planet, the KTM RC8R.
And now Luke has finally got all that orange cider out of his system and has returned back to normal, well, mostly back to normal. We'll be seeing exactly what he got up to at the Bulldog Bash.
And finally, the reason that we are here at Silverstone is for the first in our epic Luke versus Suzy challenges. We're going to be battling out on the international circuit on track at the Haslam race school.
Now Luke, I know you like attractive things.
What are you trying to say? That I'm shallow, materialistic, not very deep and meaning? Yeah, you're probably right about that stuff. And well, to be honest, when it comes to two wheels, I don't think there's anything more attractive than the brand new KTM RC8R in white and orange. And guess what? I got to have a play with one.
Well, let's see how you got on.
It's a hard life, man. It's one of the hottest days of the year. We are here in the wonderful English Riviera of Brighton. I have an ice cream, the sun is out, the sea is just there. There are scantily clad women wearing bikinis. Things don't get much better. Oh, and you might have noticed that. 2011 KTM RC8R, toy I've got to play with for a few days. Mummy! So, what do I think of this incredible machine? Well, first up, looks-wise. Honestly, it's a work of art, if you ask me. I think it not only one of the best-looking bikes in the market at the moment, possibly the best-looking bike ever. In my eyes, obviously, and that is just relative to my opinion. I mean, she's beautiful. The colour, I mean, you can get her in black and orange as well, but this white and orange makes it stand out, and it looks like the Lamborghini of the bike world. The wheels, everything comes together, the exposed chassis, frame, just love it. Absolutely love it, and she is a beautiful machine. But that's not the only great thing about this bike. One of the coolest things KTM have done is they've actually listened to a lot of feedback they got from last year's version, or was it the 2008 model, and they've made a lot of changes. First up, and one of the things that will be most immediate to anyone that rode the last model, is the throttle. A lot more sensitive. Don't get me wrong, it's still pretty harsh. This is a track tool. It's not a softened out everyday commuting bike, but it's a lot mellower than it was on the last model. Like the old model, she's got WP suspension fitted throughout, plus steering dampener, and I tell you what, they've got it really spot on with this. Slight change to the chassis tweak as well. Just means that you're getting a lot of feedback as a rider, and it just gives you, how can I say it? Makes you feel really special when you get it right. When you nail a corner and you come out of a roundabout and you absolutely put it on the edge, you feel like a real rider. And this is what this machine is. It is a proper track day tool. She has not got any electronic aids to soften her out and make her easier to ride on the road. There's no traction control, there's no ABS, there's 2 engine mappings, but let's explain those to you. They are 170 brake horsepower and 175 brake horsepower, which is its full kind of track mode, and it all depends on the type of fuel you put in. If you put in a RON 95 fuel, you want to go with the 170 mapping, and then obviously if you can get a RON 98, which as far as I'm aware we only get up to 97 in this country unless you actually get proper race fuel, you can set it on the top mapping. Another big thing KTM have improved this year is the smoothness of the engine. They've done that by putting in 2 spark plugs per cylinder and just kind of adjusting the fueling settings on it as well, and I tell you what, it really works. An amazingly cool feature about the RC8R is the exhaust that comes underslung the chassis here. I mean, look at that, you can hardly see it there. It doesn't detract from the beautiful lines of the bike, and it does sound pretty sweet. The only issue with that is that to get a set of cans on this, which I think to do this engine justice, you really need to. I've been bobbing around with Alan on his Super Duke with Akrapovic cans on, and it's out-shouted this, is that you can only buy a full exhaust system, and that costs £2,000. So if someone wants to make a cheaper one, and that would be nice, but I tell you what, I reckon it'd be worth it. And as I say, it all comes together, and I think that's what's more impressive, is the fact that KTM managed to balance everything out and bring it all together in a ride that is so much more responsive, less of a psycho machine than the last one, but in a good way, and as much you can get much more out of it. And I think the thing that will surprise you the most is going to be the price. Now, last year's model came in at just over 15,000. This, 12,995. They've knocked £2,000 off their class-leading sports litre superbike, which in today's kind of financial times, with Japanese bikes ever increasing, Ducatis, if you're looking at the 1198 SP, is almost up about £17,000, is incredible. Although, as I mentioned, if you are looking at this thinking, oh, it looks beautiful, I'll get this, I'll ride it to work every day, I'll use it as my sole form of transport, I think you'd be a little bit insane, and you'd be a much better rider than me if you could do that. Because, as I say, she is so set up for the track. Best used on full-on track days or just big rides into the country like we've got today coming into Brighton. But wow, what a machine. And yeah, she's absolutely blown me away. Insurance Group 17, 13 grand. Go get yourself one of these, the Lamborghini of the bike world.
You're presenting is how passionate you get, and you loved that bike, didn't you?
Well, thank you. It's an awesome machine, but just looks-wise, honestly, it's spectacular. I fell in love with it, and I actually tried to marry it. But can you believe this? Supposedly, it's illegal for a man to marry an inanimate object. That's
probably like the 5th time that you've tried to do something like that.
Admittedly, you said you wouldn't bring that up on air. It doesn't count. A packet of Smarties, all right? You're not allowed to marry either, but hey. Anyway, look, you were chatting earlier about the Bulldog Bash. Is that some sort of festival?
You were actually there.
No,
you were. You were definitely there. Maybe not quite all there in the head, but you were definitely there. Let's see how we got on.
It's 2 o'clock on Thursday, the 11th of August 2011. You can see thousands of bikers and music fans here to celebrate the big one, the Bulldog Bash's 25th anniversary here at Shakespeare County Raceway. Tens of thousands of people will be coming through these gates in the next few days. So, my friends, only one thing left to say. Let's get it on. The heart and soul of any festival, whether biking or music, is always the camping area. Check this out. The gates have only been open for half an hour, and already there's an impressive array of tents, gazebos, camping equipment and paraphernalia going up. The barbecues are going to be getting kicked on. The fridges and the beers will be open very shortly, and the music starts in but a few hours' time. I can't wait. This is going to be immense. You can already feel the buzz just walking around the campsite. I've never felt anything like it actually at a festival. It's different from any music festival I've been to. It's already feeling quite friendly, people helping each other out. This is going to be cool. So deep within the Bulldog Bash camping field, we find the perfect example of men at work, with limit ladies as well. This is how you put up a tent. Okay, so here we are then. We are in the service gate right now. This is my man Bjorn. Say hello. Hello. He's going to give us a quick tour of the Bulldog Bash 2011, the 25th anniversary, the big one. We're going to see all the sights in a very quick little montage. main food court area where everyone comes to get their much needed replenishment and nutrition. Main stage. There it is, man. The drag strip. So there we go, official whistle-stop tour of the 2011 Bulldog Bash site, thanks to our man Bjorn, and the fastest and best golf buggy in the world. So it's 8:30, day one of the Bulldog Bash on Thursday, and I tell you what, you can see behind me, is that the Prodigy? No! I think so, kinda. And it's starting to kick off. Everyone's here, they've got their camps and tents set up, and the party's starting, so you know what, I think we should go grab ourselves a cider. I want to have a go on the Dodgems and have some fun, man. Day two of the Bulldog Bash, and here we are at the drag strip. It is run what you brung. What better way to start your morning than the smell of petrol and rub it in your lungs and in your nostrils. These guys are able to bring down any bike they like, literally take out the drag strip and put in a quarter-mile time. Let's see what nutters are out there. Okay, we got here with two guys who are brothers, about to head out on the drag strip and go against each other. Lads, you know what?
We're brothers from another mother.
Brothers are from another mother.
Same sacks, different cracks.
I see what you're saying, my friend. You guys both got GSXs here to take out. What can you tell us about your bike?
It's pot standard, mate, apart from I've shoved 2 fence posts down my exhausts.
Nice, a little bit of extra grunt, yeah. And yourself, mate, is that a standard one?
Yeah, it's a bit better than his, like. It's just cans all of that and a lot of pointless bling resting it.
I like it. You licked it clean this morning as well. So who's going to win today?
Well, it's about 5-1 so far on mine.
Yeah, 5-1 on you. And you reckon what time are you looking to set?
Winning this one.
11?
A good 11, yeah.
Your calendar.
Well, boys, be safe. Go get 'em, man. Cheers. So after everyone else had a go in the run of what you brung category here on the drag strip, it's time for professionals to get involved. They go rather fast and they're noisy. Right, no doubt the noisiest, most amazing vehicle on the drag strip today is this. It is the jet car, and I've got Richard, the front man, here with us. How you doing, bro? You all right?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. You?
Yeah, very, very good. Rather impressed by this, man. It's nice and shiny. It looks nice and clean. What exactly is it?
Well, like you said, it's a jet car. The engine comes from a Sikorsky Skycrane helicopter. We've basically just taken it apart, ripped all the gummings off the back that we don't need, stuck an afterburner on it, stuck a tailpipe on, and this is what you've got. What
kind of speed is this thing capable of then?
Top speed we've had out of it so far over a quarter mile, it's 336 miles an hour in just over 5.5 seconds.
That's over quicker than me making love to a beautiful woman. That's ridiculous, man. 5.5 seconds.
Yeah, sometimes it's better than sex, believe me.
Down on the drag strip, it's not all about cars going stupidly fast in straight lines. One man likes to go round and round and round and round without a steering wheel, not actually in the car, on top of the car. Terry Grant, mate, how the devil are you, Scott?
Good, yeah, nice to see you guys here.
Mate, it's genuinely a pleasure to be here and watch you pull off some of the most ridiculous stunts I've ever seen. What talk us through your show?
Okay, yeah, well, you know, what you see me do today was a very, very small part of what my day job is.
Yeah.
It's very tight here, as you can see, so it's just me having fun with friends. Obviously, the girls are there. Eddie turned up, which is kind of cool.
Terry, it's been a pleasure having you at the Bash this year.
Thank you.
You're a superstar, thank you so much. Craig Jones, you're a legend, sir.
Thank you very much. I said to everybody, this is the first time back in 10 years. It's still the same. The event is fantastic. It's got the same kind of people, the same mass of people, great lineup of bands. The whole atmosphere is fantastic. And what a great crowd they were. I asked them to respond and they responded. So it is brilliant. The weather's out good for us. And to be honest, you, Mr. Cameraman, well, I've got to take my hat off to you because I wouldn't have sat in the middle of the circuit while I was riding up to you. So Great one. Brilliant. Thank you.
So here we are on the main stage. State of Quo has just left. They've just finished an amazing set. To look, thousands upon thousands upon thousands of people. They were buzzing. Bad Manners were amazing. Gun were wicked. But you know what? The party's only just starting. It's 11 o'clock. We've got the dance tent over there with Lady Starlight, Lady Gaga's best mate and New York City's finest hard rock DJ about to kick off. We're going to go check that out. The bars are open all night. I think it's time for an orange cider. Boom, baby, day 3 of the Bulldog Bash. And guess what? I'm still alive. I won't be needing this just yet, although saying that I'm half broken, so maybe by tomorrow morning I might be getting that to go home in. But I tell you what, I've had the most amazing time already. We've only had 2 days. We've still got today, the Saturday to come. We're going to go check out the custom show, which happens at 6 o'clock. We're also going to be going checking out some of the fairground rides. I might even go on the Waltzer, plus the Wall of Death and loads more. We're going to be checking out the dance tent later, and of course tonight the headliners are punk and goth legends, The Damned. We're going to be chatting to Dave Vanian. We're going to be having a brilliant time, and as you can see, the party is already starting. So here we are in the custom show tent, some amazing motorcycles around today, but the whole thing is sponsored by Victory Motorcycles, and I've got Michael from Victory here. Hello, fella. Hi. Lovely to meet you, and he's going to talk us for a little bit about, well, for a start, what Victory are doing here.
We've come here to present Victory Motorcycles to the Bulldog Bash public. We've been here for a couple of years. The response has been fantastic. We've been made to feel so welcome. A lot of the people here, okay, the Harley riders, sports bike riders, they've seen Victory in the magazines, maybe seen them on YouTube, etc., but they've not seen them in the flesh. And they come along, have a look, and they're very, very impressed with what they see. And loads of really positive comments, really well received. We're in the custom show tent because Victory is really kind of a custom bike you can buy straight from the factory.
Right, then, so one of the biggest events at the Bulldog Bash weekend is, of course, the custom bike show. We're about to get the judging done in the final to find out who is going to walk away with all these lovely, shiny trophies just behind us. There's some incredible bikes there, and also I've got the help of 2 very glamorous ladies, the lovely Katie and the lovely Candice from Maxis. Say hello, girls.
Hiya. Hello.
I've really got the hardest job in the world here, it must be said. Anyway, it's time for us to go have a look at these bikes and see who's going to win. Another thing to check out in the fairground area is the world famous Wall of Death. Here we are actually inside the Wall of Death. The guys and girls in the show are about to go out and ride. I've never seen this before. I understand not only is it a little bit crazy, it's insane, it's just ridiculously impossible to do. And I can't wait to see it. And look, they've even got a bike, if you cover that belt, with my name on. Maybe I should join them, eh? Well, I'll tell you what, I'll let you know if I want to join them after I've seen the show. Right then, so the headline act on Saturday night is, of course, The Damned, legendary punk rockers, goth rockers, well, psychedelic rock, pretty much everything. I've got the main man here, Dave Vanian, with me. How you doing, buddy?
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning, yeah. Man, I'm good. Welcome to Bulldog Bash 2011, the big one.
Thank you. 25 years. Still
Incredible.
going. It's great, isn't it?
Well, and you're an actual biker as well, aren't you?
Yeah, unfortunately for blown up engine, but there you go.
Oh, what have you got?
I've got an old 42 Harley Flathead, so...
Well, they do tend to blow up a little bit, let's be honest, the 42s.
Oh, they're like tractors. They usually go on forever, but I must have pushed it a little bit too far.
So you didn't come down on it today?
No. Otherwise, I would have done. So I was in a bad mood when I turned up.
Oh, well, you seem happy and chirpy now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do our bit.
About to get on stage. Now, what kind of stuff can we play tonight? Is it going to be a lot of the early stuff? And...
It's a mixture. A mixture. There's a lot of early stuff in there, though, so hopefully it'll keep everyone happy or whatever.
simply, what an amazing day. The Dam brought the main stage to a close on Saturday night with one of the best sets I've ever seen. We just caught some amazing fireworks, and I'm actually quite sad that it's all coming to an end, but as you can tell from over there, the dance tent is still going to be going all night. The bars are open, so I reckon we might just sneak in a quick cheeky before we head off and hit the sack. But it has been brilliant. Bulldog Bash 2011, the big one. Thank you.
Wowzers, Luke.
It was amazing, intense, brilliant, immense, all of that put together. It was one of the best experiences of my life, Bulldog Bash 2011, 25th anniversary run. And do you know what? What I loved is that on the first day I was all there, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. By day 4, I felt like a broken man, but I was happy. Let's not forget that. I was very happy, but yeah, wow.
Just sleep deprived.
Yeah, it was a huge amount of partying, huge amount of work, but a lot of fun. And if you want to get your tickets for next year's event, you can check them out and buy them at bulldogbash.eu right now, and hurry, because it is so much fun, it's silly.
So Luke, we're at Silverstone.
Yeah.
You mentioned something about a challenge, track day challenge. Can you enlighten me?
Well, this is going to be the first in our epic Luke versus Suzy challenges. Now, I know you rode motocross for 10 years.
Yeah.
But I thought it was time we got you on a track for the first time. Proper riding, none of that bumpy malarkey jumping stuff. This is going to be concrete, rubber tyres. You're going to enjoy this massively. We're going to take part in the Ron Haslam race school. Everyone's signing up behind us, and we're going to see who can get the highest score as we nail it on the international circuit. You up for it?
Game on.
I'll see you on track.
Ow.
So here we are, just getting changed, getting the gear on. I'm a little bit worried. Suzy's been in there a long time in the female changing room, and I'm worried that she's not put on race leathers before. Maybe I should, go give her a hand, see if I can help her out.
I need some help with my boots.
I can help you with your boots. See, I'm helping. You didn't even help with the other parts, where it was
Good afternoon, and welcome to the Honda Ron Haslam Race School. My name's John Yates, I'm your briefer, and that means I'll be sort of taking the initial brief, advanced brief, and the debrief at the end.
Yeah, good man.
Hello.
Right.
Yeah, I'm mainly looking to just be a better road rider. That's what I want,
All right, don't worry, no problem. I will signal you by just putting my arm in the air.
Yeah, doing that. This one. I'll give them that.
I'm feeling? I'm nervous. Asked me how I feel, and I've just noticed I've just got terrible habits. So I've never really lent into a corner. Like, my immediate reaction is to lean out, because that's a motocross thing. Isn't that weird? Because I felt like I was going really fast.
Do you want to try it's all that vision and stuff?
I think as well, I'm looking at the corners, and I know that you shouldn't do that really. You need to look where you're going.
Well, it's kind of like get the bike where you're entering and you know where you're going, and then look beyond. But we didn't get a chance to get going properly.
Because of you, Luke. You're too slow.
Shocking.
Let's leave him, Howard. Let's leave him behind. And let's go off.
curb, about a foot from the curb, and just run wide onto the left, rather than going to the middle of the track.
Okay, so I'm just about to go out on my last session with Adam. It's just me and Adam now, and he's going to get me focusing on shifting my body weight more into the corners, and hey, maybe I'll get my knee down.
Right then, going out for the last session, the sun's even come out to make it a little bit nicer, and I've got a few things to work on, using a bit more of the track coming out of Chapel, being a bit later on the brakes into Stowe and Abbey, and just generally trying to carry a little bit more speed through the corners. Howard's a brilliant instructor. He's been literally just picking up on the small little things I need to improve on, and I'll tell you what, I just want to get back out on track because it's so much fun. So let's go. That was sharp.
Well done.
No, I really enjoyed that, Howard. Thank you, mate. That's
excellent ride.
That was a lovely one. Sweet. Lots of little improvements. Hopefully tweaking it, and always looking to improve. That's the secret. Love it. Let's go see how I did in the debrief. Hopefully I beat Suzy, man.
I was just saying how much I was dreading today, and Adam said that I really improved from the first session. In fact, he said the first session I was with a different group, and so I went with him for the second session, and he said he was dreading having me.
I didn't quite say it like that, did I?
Okay, he said, oh, when Howard said that I was going to have you, I thought, oh, not very nice, is it? But he said that I improved dramatically, and I felt like I improved, and this is my first time out on the track, so I feel quite proud of myself, and I really can't believe it's over far too quickly. It's not fair. Let's go out again.
Right then, so this is it. After a day out on track, we have the man himself, Ron Haslam here. He has our score sheets in his hand, Suzy. It's our first challenge. Who's going to win, do you reckon?
Ron, come on, it's down to you.
Right, well, the score sheets don't work. I would really think they work. I mean, Suzy, you've got 75 on the total score.
Which is really good, considering it's my first time out on the track.
First time on track, which is fantastic.
If I do say so myself.
Yeah. Obviously, Luke, you've got 90.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, which is, sounding the better score.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
75.
Can I hear a but?
Well, there's a but in there where this is mostly improvement score.
Yeah.
It means that you've improved more than Suzy.
Yeah.
Oh.
So, if you've improved more than Suzy, does that mean that you wasn't as good to begin with?
Well, yeah, actually, I didn't think of it like that.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Does.
Actually. Yeah. I'm just taking the higher number as being better. Do you know what I mean? That's what I'm aiming for.
I've got to admit though, Luke, looking at your throttle control and all the other, yes, you are slightly better.
Come
Ron,
on.
thank you. Put it there. That's official for the man, the legend himself.
Thank you.
I'm a winner. You're a loser, Suzy. But I would like to say, it's your first day on track.
Scott.
Do you know what? I feel proud of myself.
You did brilliant.
Even if I did lose, I'm going to tell everyone that I'd won though.
No problem. But that score, first time on track, is very good.
Thank you.
The control of the bike, the score they're getting on that, is very good.
Can
incredible.
I come back?
You can come back
and beat
any time. Yes.
Only because you became friends with your instructor. She gave him a Facebook and everything. Oh, can you give us a higher score? Yeah,
oh,
whatever.
yeah.
I gave him £4.
Yeah.
I gave him a little kiss on the cheek when I left, and still I don't win.
I know.
I gave Howard tugs, so that's why. Do you know what I mean? Brilliant.
Thank you.
No, well done for both of you anyway.
Thank you so much, Ron. Brilliant. Well done for that. Thank you. So then, Suzy, first ever track day, your first time at the Ron Haslam Race School. What did you think?
Well,
actually, it doesn't really matter because you lost, I won.
Whatever.
Winner, first ever proper challenge, and I walked away victorious. No, but seriously, did you enjoy
like I
it?
told you, Luke, I'm not a sore loser.
Yeah.
Do you know what? To be honest, earlier on, I just wanted it to be over. I didn't even particularly want to do it, if I'm honest, because I've got bills to pay at home, and I kind of just worried that I might hurt myself or something. After the first session, I just wanted to stay out there. I absolutely loved it. It was brilliant. It's the safest way to ride, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, totally. No oncoming traffic, no potholes in the road, no
dogs
drains
and
or
cats
anything.
running out, no little old ladies with their bags crossing the road.
No, so true, and you get brilliant instructors. I mean, the great thing what I love about coming to the Haslam Race School is, whether you're a complete novice like yourself or an absolute expert, like by winning the challenge, like me, but there's always stuff to learn. You know what I mean? There's always stuff they can pick you up on, and I love doing that. It's a perfectionist thing. You're trying to improve and improve and improve. And a massive thank you, actually, must say to Ron and the whole team at the Haslam Race School, and to Honda as well for inviting us along, letting us use their bikes. It's been absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, we definitely recommend that you get yourself here. Even like you said, if you're the best rider, there's always something you can learn. I mean, I gave my dad a call before I came here, just for a bit of kind of like to give me a bit of confidence and zhuzh me up. And he said he did one, and he thought he knew everything. Yeah. But he came away, much faster, much better, much safer rider.
I'd have beaten him as well, though. That's the important
thing. No, you wouldn't. Trust me. Not my dad. Don't involve my dad. My dad would definitely beat you.
Yeah, whatever.
Hands down.
Lose the family. Listen, if you want to find out more of this stuff, check out the full clips online. Just go to bikechannel.com, and you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook with the addresses that are coming up on your screen. And I suppose that's it for another show.
That is it.
So we'll see you next time.
Definitely. See ya.